Welcome to kcheebplays, Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. Let's get started. Kalinka saw Christoph, wearing his jacket, leave his office and quietly make his way to the elevator. She was prepared for this. She grabbed her coat and caught up to him at the elevator. Thank goodness it took a moment to get there. Doors opened and Christoph got on. Kalinka followed him. As he turned, he did a double take, but caught himself. "Where are you off to, my love?" he asked. "Wherever you're off to, love," she smiled. "You can't keep this from me. We're a team. Please, don't try to argue." The thought that flashed through Christoph's mind was, how am I so lucky? He reached out and hugged Kalinka for all he was worth. The trip to the clinic gave ample time for Christoph to explain the situation. He'd been suffering with stomach pains, sleepless nights, and problems with his insides. The doctor was concerned about prostate cancer, a very treatable form of cancer, but cancer nonetheless. The test today would prove whether or not he had cancer. They arrived at the clinic. Christoph was taken into the examination room. The nurse asked Kalinka to wait in the reception area. The procedure wouldn't take more than a half hour. There was coffee, tea, magazines, and a TV playing an incessant advertising loop for the clinic. Honestly, Kalinka thought, advertising in your own clinic? How does that even make sense? He picked up a magazine and flipped the pages, not reading anything, but trying to keep busy. It was a painfully slow half hour. The examination room door opened and Christoph walked into the reception area. "Good then, my love. Shall we go?" he said as casually as he could. She punched his arm and immediately regretted doing it, then laughed. "I'm sorry, Christoph. Reactions," she said. Christoph chuckled and said, "I'd have been more surprised if you hadn't. Let's get back to work. The results of the test won't be available for 4 or 5 days." He quickly changed his mind. On second thought, let's stop for some ice cream and wander around the city. Kalinka looped her arm through Christoph's and said, "Lead on." Clarence left his office looking for Christoph or Kalinka. Their assistant said they'd left about an hour before, but should be back soon. He huffed and went to Ulyov's office, only to find it empty as well. His assistant said he'd just missed him. He was meeting Ludmila for lunch. Clarence turned and walked back to his office, muttering, "Is no one interested in getting this freaking farm planned?" "Hi, Cheap here. Hope you're having a great day." Well, got rid of this little connection here. Gonna try to plan out a little bit more here. Just another little section to add on. Try to get rid of these one at a time kind of scenarios. So we'll get back to that. I think right now I need to have a quick look at where we're at. Oh, we've got a gravel or an ore carrier. Okay, let's get this. Actually, let's get building another I think it was the full-in tanker was what sorry, I just need to go check. I'm pretty sure it's the full-in tanker. That 850 tons, that doesn't seem enough. Seems to me I had the project, this one, not the full-in tanker. I guess I can find out right here. Yeah, it's the project 6404. Two of them. Yeah, let's go with one more. Actually, 4,000 tons. And this is going to be the fuel one because we've got obviously the bitumen and then the fuel one, and there's going to be fuel's a little more precious than either of those, at least in terms of the way I've got this set up here. I know we have a lot of fuel here. Just trying to think now. No, I think I'll go with this one. We can control how much fuel gets loaded. And it'll give us, by the time it takes to build this, it'll give us time to work on this infrastructure over here. So, yeah, we're going with that one. Okay, decision made. Now all I have to do is live with it. So there we go. Yeah, so that's back to where I was headed. Just want to check in to make sure that we're building all the right things here, getting everything going that we need to. See what's happening here. Yeah, we've got that stuff. I think the helicopters can probably start working on this stuff. I think we want to get oh, what am I trying to say? the cement silo going, and yeah, we do need the rest of the piping that's done under here. Don't forget all the things you need dealt with. Probably get that one. That's probably more than enough for the time being for them to deal with. Hopefully we got boards over here now, or very soon we'll have boards on over here now that that little mess is dealt with. Bringing boards. Okay, good. Okay, that's wonderful news. Yeah, so this is good for the time being. My the gravel and this are my primary concerns at this point. We can get these roads graveled. The little ones we're gonna graveled and go from there. So that's good. Let's see, where else are we constructing? No, we're down here working on the metro station, and just looking to get some concrete, and then we'll have the concrete phase done, and we can get into doing the final stage. And I just want to see if we're getting any materials delivered here. Not so much. Anyone on their way? Looks like there are some. Hopefully they're not all buses. Well, bringing some steel, so that's good. And quickly have a peek here for... Yep, they're working away. Shouldn't be causing any problems for each other. There's two of them being dealt with now, so two jobs being dealt with is what I'm trying to say. And what's happening here? Yeah, looking for as much food as they can get. Really do need to get this started. I got to check to see what I've done for. Yeah, there's enough crops in there for sure. Just kind of fighting with trying to build something else, and when I'm really trying to get this the CO area done, it's so tantalizingly close and yet so far. So don't have the power here yet, and our substations, they'll happen. Oh boy, time. We're coming up on the winter season, so I think what I'm going to do is try to plan out now where I want this, how far down I want this to come, and where it's going to connect in. So I look at the signals that I've placed. I'm going to need a little bit of space because I want to peel it off here, maybe even on this side. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just go right here. How much space I want. I want as much space as I can this way for trains going in and loading, and yeah. So let's see, where am I coming straight off? Right here. I think I probably want a little bit of grid action. Okay. Caused that guy a little bit of a heart attack. Now, I'm guessing that this is not going to look very good if I try to connect this up. Not particularly. I can back it up a bit. How much space have I created here? I'd definitely like there to be some. Just, I know that I don't have to have a huge amount of space. Yeah, see, that's plenty. If I even take this back to my standard, which is right there, I can come back to there and then hopefully make a little smoother connection, maybe even from this side. I'll have to see if I can manage that. Now, let me see if I can get rid of a little bit of track and not blow up any other track. Let's just go to there, just in the interest of safety. There to here. That definitely looks better. So probably, I don't want to, remembering that this is kind of the main line in, if you will. Actually, I lied. This is the main line in. So there you go. Take that back. This is just for the fuel, so don't really have that much of a problem with that, honestly. And get this line as well. Try to get that from about the same spot. This is not going to cooperate quite as well, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. Get the measuring tool out again. And where do I have to? Right about here. To say there. Okay. That might be okay. Take it all the way back to that point. That's sort of where I want to have the zoom in. That's sorry, finish your sentence. That's where I want to have the queuing area, and where I want that's the 150 meter point. So I think we're good. Not sure if that's exactly where my head was going, but that's where it ended up. That's ish. So is that one. Okay. Cool. That almost, I mean, I'm not super familiar with rail yards and what exactly they're all about and how they look and how they should operate. I know generally the principles, but almost, I mean, if you're just looking at this line and then this branch off and that branch off, maybe not. Okay, let's get them working. Start on the inside one first, and I'm probably gonna have to signal this. I should probably do that before I assign any work. Okay. Okay, that's a good junction now. And I'm gonna have to do a similar thing on this side. His favorite color. This whole thing becomes, oh, this is gonna be a mess. I don't think I have any choice but to signal this. If I want traffic to flow, is what I guess what I'm ultimately trying to say. Should probably try to pay attention to some of those messages too. Okay, this looks like that could work. I'm hoping. Okay, let's get this one and that one going. Now they're working on 2. I don't want to get this too jammed up with too many rail sections. Okay, we still got our cross there, so that's okay. I don't know that we absolutely have to have the crosses all the time now, but sure, at least in my brain, that's the way the way I think about it all the time now. Okay, how are we doing here? We got this all built? Not quite. I think we just got this little section here left. And is anyone on it? Yes, we have. Mayadzol's finest there working on it. Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna carry on as if with this whole food area until we get that second CO area up and dealt with. And then once it's running and building and doing its things, then I can use the Mayadzol CO to build this, go out, build the farms, rework this area, and go from there. And completely forgot about the ship. And if I'm not mistaken, we've got one taking coal already, so we should probably start this guy picking up gravel. Then I think we can. I think it's U.S. Western countries, yeah. So we'll just continue that. So go here and then go to the western borders and here. Start you. Excuse me. To load gravel and unload gravel. I don't have to do that unload. I'm going to set this to wait till loaded. Not that I think it's going to be an issue with 8,000 tons of gravel sitting there. Mind you, I could check and see how much this holds. 8,000, so whether that gets filled again or not. And I think what I want to do is turn off the train exports of gravel. Don't know if that's going to pump the price up or not, but that's supposed to be the theory that the less, I don't know if it'll pump the price up or just not. That's all pickup stuff. I'm not exporting anything through that one. Here I am exporting gravel. I think I can turn that off now. Where's my gravel? Right there. Am I distributing gravel anywhere else? Because I don't yet. I am distributing it there. So, okay, that's fine. What? Oh, track builder. That's what the holdup is. Okay. Quickly check here. Good. Okay. Are we getting anywhere, people? As soon as we get, Actually, as soon as I see this train leave, I'll know that we're filling these up, so. It's got no bitumen. Okay. It's fine. Chugging away. Who's on their way? Steel and mechanical components. Exactly what we're looking for. Good, good. And I'm going to need to Koleshny Gorod. That's what I'm calling. That's what Kaya's calling. Okay. Let's get some substations placed. And I'm going to need probably 2, maybe 3. I want them somewhat out of the way. Let's see, that covers, yeah. I don't know. Where's my, okay, there's the, you know what? I need to place my substation so that I know where that's going to come out, or where I want everything to come out. I'm going to probably end up using a little bit of the area here. I don't know if I want to put a big mast in there. By mast, I mean the transformer with all its power poles lined up behind it. Would have to go up and over. Would be, could go down here and up. What does that do for getting power down this way? Yeah, I could even do a splitter up here. Call it a splitter. It's probably the switch. I would want this facing this direction. This would give me multiple. If I use the right one, it would give me multiple options. I think I want that facing that direction as well. Okay. Works. This doesn't need to be built right away, but if I've got it planned, then at least I know where I'm going with this. Yeah, and then I think this can just come straight across. And then connect. Okay, good. One connected there. This can go that way. This can go that way. I think that'll work. Okay. Where am I going to connect these? Almost thinking right in there. Depending on how much space they take. Because I'm quite sure I'm going to want a footpath in there. I don't like any of these options, honestly. Actually, a little further back here. That might be okay. Where's my... Okay, well, I just want my footpath pointed this way so we can get at it. So if I put one here... Rotate this around. Turn that this way. Looks like that's going to get half and half. And then the last one, I got to decide because I think this is my shopping center. Yes, it is. And that's Patricia. I want to check to see storage-wise what we're talking. I think it was a shopping center. Sorry, I don't have these memorized. Small shops, lots of small there it is. So, yeah, I don't think I need a warehouse with that much food there, so that's all good. This isn't going to be exactly the largest city out there either, so probably not fuss this too much. Road access, that's coming this way. Be better off doing that here. Okay. That's good. We're running with that for the time being. Now, let's get some, let's go check on our stuff. See what's happening. Got materials delivered. We're getting the last of our steel. We just need people in here now. 300 days later, we've got a conveyor across. And good. We don't have power yet, so they haven't built the other end. What are we looking for here? It's people, and this side's built. Beautiful. And they're definitely making progress with our fuel line. And we've got our loading, unloading dealt with. I'm going to get that done too so that our vehicles can get in there. And we talked about, this is the little fuel CO as well, wasn't it? Probably build access into there. And we have almost, I saw the building and went, we got it. Not quite. It's close. And we have a little bit of protection for the buildings over here. We do a quick check-in on Kiamnov. Oh, they're done. So we're going to have to figure out how to get alcohol over there. This is cool. Now we've got another pub hiding here somewhere. Heat exchanger. Masquerading as a pub. I think it's right there. No, that's the oil pavilion. Was it up here? There it is. No alcohol. Did I not set these guys up to deliver alcohol? No. It's the... Why am I so confused? Oh, there it is. Because that one blends in so much. Oh, they're not, I don't have them set to pick up alcohol. Kisk. Built them places to use alcohol and then didn't set it up. Well, the people in this corner are going to be more than happy with the alcohol they have access to. Just the shopping center. I think that's out of their heat exchanger. Okay. Why don't we get smart about this and look for pubs? Oh, there is a pub there. Oh, and there's somebody delivering alcohol here. Just a truck on his own. Wonder if that makes more sense. Having the truck. Little concerned about. They don't have that many tasks. How many trucks? How many vehicles? Yeah. Might be an issue, might not. Okay, so... Oh, that's built already. Goodness. That went quickly. Very quickly. How are we looking here? They're getting up into the 90s, and then I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's one more stage after this. Yeah, there's one more stage after, and then they can move on to the next section. So, anyway, yeah, there's unfortunately they're segmented, but it is what it is. You know, there might be a couple of extra trips in that whole scenario. It's all good. I'd like to get this stuff built if I could, quite honestly, so I can take out some more rail. Whether that happens or not, I'm not 100% sure. This episode, anyways, it will happen. And then we'll just have the passenger line that has to use this lower route. And then I can kind of ignore any other building that needs to go on here. So maybe I'll just in the interests of time go into a time lapse, and then when we get close to finishing this up, I'll pop back. So we'll see you on the other side. Yeah, I'm back, and welcome to my little mess. Train signal desk here on our last legs of the construction. Hopefully we can get this somewhat sorted. It's trying to move along, but yeah, the builders get in the way, and there's way too many signals and crossovers and messes, and should be should get this section of tracks dealt with. Should be able to clean this up quite a bit, and then only have this one little piece of crossing happen there. So now I think we're all built. Cool. I can start getting rid of some of this this other track. Careful, because I'm gonna do something silly. I think I can get rid of this stuff. Just do that first here, because we've got the other way in, so this can all go. This can all go. That can go. Can get one little piece there. This can go. These two pieces can go. Then I can get rid of a whole bunch of signals. Probably put one here, just in the rest of this. Can say bye-bye. Construction's dealt with. Oh, it's crashing. Hopefully the save happened right away. Just load this back up quickly. Somewhat quickly, anyway. We'll see how quickly it comes back. Let's see. Lost 3 minutes. Just means signals, it looks like. Fun time. I'm surprised it didn't crash earlier. I shouldn't say always, but a lot of times when you're messing with trains and signals and paths and stuff, that seems to cause all kinds of grief with the loading or the stability of the game. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, hopefully you got a recent autosave. That's all I can say. So close to wrapping it up. There we go. Okay. Oh, they haven't built it yet. Okay, well. Dare I try this again? And get him in there building. Should get free up. Well, you probably saw that from before. All the, I think what I'll do is, after he gets that section built, do a save, and then start taking some of that track out. Sorry for this dragging on. Okay, it's on his last leg. Okie doke. Keep moving. And they're all done for the time being. This is all connected up. Let that guy clear, and then I'll do my save. Delete some of the track. Save, delete the track, save. No, I'm not going to do that, but definitely going to save before I start taking signals out, that's for sure. I don't know why this jams up like this. I guess it's reserved track or something. And as I looked at this, I was watching all the grief this crossover was causing. Could have probably built one here to make it simpler from a construction perspective. And then this would have been freed up. I would have created a little bit more space in track there, but that's all hindsight, right? Yeah, there's the guy that had that track reserved. Stopped him from getting through. Hopefully he can get through. Yeah, there he goes. Or maybe not. Is that just his? Looks like he should be clear. Hard to believe a train that far away had that piece reserved. Who's going to get the green light? Very weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Way he goes. Okay, I'm going to do the save now. Do a save as because it crashed. There we go. Okay. Now these two legs, that's, yes. Oops, gotta do the shift thing if I'm going to do that. Very careful with that one. Those two can go, and that one can go. Okay, I'm going to do another quick save. Just because. And try the old signal trick. Well, so far so good. I think this was the one that caused the issues. Can't even place one there. Looks like a pretty funky piece of track, actually, just with a little, some kind of little glitch there. And this one. I know I'm taking my chances now. Getting carried away. Change these signals around. Don't really like that, to be honest. I will probably take this out, but I need to look at that to be sure that that's not going to be an issue. Or that I'm not going to have to do any more construction in here. Is really what I'm on about. Get these going the right direction. Okay. I know, compelling YouTube. Pretty sure that's it for construction. The rest of it is really just going to be taking out the rest of the passenger rail once the metro's in. So that'll be that. So yeah, these crossovers can all go. Yeah, sorry for confusing you. Figure it out. I do the same here. Once I can see. Okay. This will give me a little more space. Yeah, it's definitely a good block there. This one here, because I moved it back. Try to get as much space as I can. Just fix the direction on these. I know that'll change. Well, I mean, once this is all toasted, it'll change. Actually, I can take that little piece there out as well. May as well while I'm in a track deleting mood. Clean up some nodes. This will be functional. And you know what's probably the best move is deleting these two here, because that turns that all into a big junction, so no, they can't fight with each other. Should probably do the same with these two as well. Although it's just that that's not quite long enough. Oops, other way. Okay. That's enough farting around. We're going to call this an episode. Thank you for sticking it out with me and watching the rail mess. Got it a little more cleaned up here, so maybe less of a mess, but the whole flow of everything, and while it's building, especially when you got all this track to cross over. Anyway, this is looking much better. So again, thanks for sticking it out with me, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.